Do you ever just look around and say, I can't believe we did this?
Yes, totally. That was like the light bulb moment.
I got up there and I just said I quit my job and started this company.
And I just kept going. It was a lot of testing and learning.
There's been a lot of tears along the way.
We can actually change the world.
When did you have the moment, I made it, I did it? Hello, everyone, and welcome to She Made It, where we celebrate female entrepreneurs who are shaking up their industries, creating strong brands, and climbing their way to the top to lead successful businesses. For the next half hour, our She Made It Home Sweet Home edition will highlight 9 incredible women whose businesses inspire us to make our homes happier places. Plus, I'll reveal my She Made It list, featuring 4 small businesses I've had my eye on, from luxury pajamas to a soap that makes hand washing fun for your kids. Trust me, you're going to want to shop and support. So let's get started. Our first founder built a company called Claire, named for the Latin root meaning bright and brilliant. Those 2 words accurately describe Claire's CEO, Nicole Gibbs, and the colors she's bringing into homes as she reinvents the paint shopping experience. Take a look.
We live in a day and age where you can literally buy everything online, but shopping for paint was so difficult for people. So it's a problem that I wanted to solve.
Nicole Gibbs is shaking things up in the design world. She's the founder and CEO of Claire, a direct-to-consumer paint company delivering high-quality color and supplies straight to your door.
Your journey to get to this point has been all over the place in such a wonderful way.
Yeah, it's been a long, winding road. So I started my career out in public relations, but while in that job, I was always passionate about interior design. So I started a decorating blog as more or less a side hustle hobby.
After working in PR for 10 years, Nicole left her job in 2013 to pursue her passion full-time, setting up her own design firm and landing a hosting gig on Home Made Simple.
I'm so excited to show you the paint color.
A home decor show on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
All of the design personas that I saw on television were so much older than me, didn't really reflect the kind of style that I found appealing. And so my goal was to kind of be that for a younger generation of people who are really passionate about their homes.
What was it like having Oprah as your boss?
All in all, an incredible experience, and then a huge bonus to be able to say that Oprah was my boss.
After 3 seasons on the show, Nicole wanted to make a lasting impact on the design industry. And as luck would have it, helping friends choose paint colors led to a stroke of genius.
The website was a hot mess. There was no easy way to find the product. There were thousands and thousands of little pixelated squares. That's when the wheels started spinning. I kept thinking about, like, why is it not easy to buy paint online?
Nicole was determined to simplify the paint shopping process, priming herself with all the necessary research to face investors.
It is not easy. Starting a paint company in an industry where the businesses that dominated have been around for 200 years. These are multi-billion-dollar businesses, a completely male-dominated industry. So here I am, this, young Black woman saying, I'm going to start a paint company.
Everyone's like, good luck with that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So it was definitely an uphill battle, and then raising venture capital in an ecosystem where Black women get 0.2% of the venture dollars.
Say that again. So 0.2% in venture capital. So how did you go upon raising money?
I knocked on lots of doors, took lots and lots of meetings, got lots of no's to get to those yeses.
After successfully raising $2 million in capital, Nicole launched Claire in 2018.
Claire makes paint shopping super easy. We have curated colors. Our samples are peel and stick. So the traditional way of buying, sampling paint requires, yes, you've got some. So you literally just peel those things off like a sticker, stick it right on your wall. They're non-damaging. You can see exactly what the color looks like in one step with no mess. You don't have to wait for paint to dry.
I just did it.
Yeah, right?
These days, the paint company is experiencing a bright spot during the pandemic, with sales up by 200%, even catching the eye of Queen Bee herself.
Oh my gosh. That was the biggest surprise ever. To have the Beyonce stamp of approval is incredible. I've done lots of things and accomplished a lot in my career, but having Beyonce shout me out on her website was definitely a highlight.
Incredible, right? And Beyonce approved. What more could you ask for? Now, since our story aired, Nicole was included in Forbes' Next 1,000 list, highlighting standout entrepreneurs who are redefining the American dream. She also launched 3 new Claire colors and raised a whopping, get this, $8 million for Claire's Series A round to fund the company's next phase of growth. So exciting. So what's next for Claire? Expanding into exterior paints, wall coverings, and more. Go you. Coming up, one go-getter who can build you a home and another who can help you decorate it. I can't wait for you to meet these next entrepreneur superstars. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Well, this next She Made It entrepreneur literally built her business from the ground up. She rose through a male-dominated industry to start her own company, Marnie Custom Homes. Founder Marnie Ayers pinched every penny to put a down payment on her first flip. And she is now one of her area's top builders, delivering her clients their dream homes. I first spoke to Marnie back in 2019. Take a look. For Marnie Ayers, building is in her blood. Her father and grandfather were builders, and Marnie grew up on job sites.
Growing up, he would drop my brother and I off on job sites and with like a broom and a bucket, and he's like, all right, I'll see you at 5.
After college, Marnie moved to Bethany Beach, Delaware, and gave real estate a try.
I was just amazed at who could even buy these second homes. I'd never been in an oceanfront home in my life, or an oceanside home. And I just said, I want to do this too. And I saved up money. I ate peanut butter sandwiches for 2 years straight. And
why not the jelly?
It was too much money. I literally had it down to like the penny.
She used that money to buy her first home, but it needed some work.
I remember sending a picture of it to my dad, and he was like, you've got to be kidding me. So I didn't have any money to fix it up. So I had to do it all myself. And that's when I realized how much I knew. And then I sold it in 9 months and made over $100,000. And that's when I was like, wow, this is cool and this is a lot of fun.
And what did your dad say?
Oh yeah, and then he said, oh, well, you might be onto something.
She launched Marnie Custom Homes in 2007. I assume that there have been struggles along the way. And, you've said as a woman, there have been both positives and negatives.
People really paid no attention to me. The competitors, because they were like, here's this girl. She doesn't know what she's doing. And that was hard. I mean, I was definitely not treated well, in the beginning. So because we're gonna have a sitting
But soon, Marnie's tenacity and work spoke for itself. Marnie even built the first certified green home in the state of Delaware.
And I had no idea, it had never been done before. I was learning all of this different construction methods, teaching the subcontractors different ways to build, to make things more sustainable and energy efficient. That is now standard, but in 2008, we were like way ahead of the curve.
Was there a moment when you finished a house or a final picture went up, or is there an aha moment that you have?
The other day was actually interesting because my dad came in the office. He hasn't been in the office in probably a couple of years now. He was looking at all the pictures around, and he turns to me and he was like, you made it.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, you have tears in your eyes. I totally understand that.
Yeah. It's been a long road.
We got a tour of the latest sprawling custom oceanfront home Marnie is currently working on for a client.
All right, here we go. Come on in.
How far along are we?
So we just drywalled, so we're about halfway finished. We have a big rooftop deck with a hot tub, a big, huge screened-in porch off of the kitchen, so they do a lot of grilling. We have a bar for cocktails, kitchen, so it's all right here.
This is what it's about, huh?
That's right, that's right. I could spend my summer here.
Yeah, right. Over the years, Marnie's team has expanded, but she still gives each home she builds her personal touch, defying expectations. Marnie built the career of her dreams. So this is something.
Yeah, this is it right here. I mean, like the holy grail. So it's a dream come true. Since we spoke, the Such a Treat home where we filmed with her for our segment has been completed, as well as other projects like Surfside and Can't Beat the View. And just last year, Marnie was a finalist for the 2021 Custom Home Builder of the Year by the National Association of Home Builders. What an amazing woman. Well, once you have your dream home,
You have to decorate it, of course. Have you ever looked at furniture in a catalog or online and you just couldn't picture it in your own house? Enter Modsy, a San Francisco tech company that lets you make over your space without lifting a finger. Take a look.
As soon as this idea kind of planted in my brain, I couldn't drop it. I was like waking up every night, every morning. So finally, I'm gonna go start a company. I'm gonna start my next company. I have this idea. And within like a month, I was off to the races.
Shauna Tellerman came up with the idea for Modsy, an online interior design service based in San Francisco, when she got tired of her house not feeling like a home.
You're with your husband trying to put your home together, and you're on Pinterest, like most people, and it's a mess.
We had this like long, awkward space. We didn't know what to do on the walls, therefore we didn't know what rug to pick out, and we didn't know how to arrange the sofa.
Shauna gave up and left her home disorganized and undecorated for a year.
What do you think makes it so difficult for a consumer to pull the trigger on that couch or that piece? Do you think it's because they can't visualize it in the room and that's what this solves?
That is definitely a big piece of the problem. When you're buying a piece of furniture, it's never in isolation. There's a lot that goes into that decision-making process.
Shauna's own struggle with decorating led her to question, what if you could see a remodel of your own home with multiple options and ideas in virtual reality, and then have the whole plan land in your inbox?
I remember I was sitting at our dining room table, and I remember like flipping through the catalog, and I just had this moment looking at this like beautiful picture. I wanted to live in that room, but the room looked nothing like my room.
And you're like, I know how to actually make that happen.
Yes, totally.
At college, Shauna had already stepped into the world of virtual reality and never looked back.
For me, it was just this like aha moment where I got to see that you can blend graphics and art and technology in 3D.
She eventually went to work using her 3D skills in Silicon Valley, but this marathon runner couldn't shake the feeling there was another finish line to cross. In 2015, Shauna received funding and Modsy was launched and currently produces over 500,000 designs every month.
We do basically what a designer does. So we're going to ask you questions like, you know, what is your style? What are your functional needs for the space? What colors do you like? What's your budget for this room?
The step-by-step process ranges from $79 for a basic design to $229 for multiple rooms. Once you upload the pictures of your home, a designer creates a 3D version of your exact room.
And then you can click on any product in the design. You can swap it. So if you wanted to try multiple sofas, you could try multiple sofas. If you wanted to move into a 3D editor, you could do that and actually try different layouts.
All the items in the design are shoppable from a variety of stores.
And it's really, for you, I would assume, a rewarding process because you're building somebody's home with them.
Yes, it is so rewarding. The stories that we hear and the people's lives we get to touch, when we get it right, like we change somebody's life.
Such cool technology. Now, the prices start at $159 for one room or simple design projects, and then go into the 400s for multiple rooms, but you're not required to buy anything. From the time our story aired, Modsy grew their revenue by over 250% while tripling their furniture and decor catalog. This month, Modsy launched Reno, a new service that uses virtual reality to design and build spaces that don't even exist yet, allowing customers to visualize home improvements before construction begins. Even more wonderful, Shauna tells us she welcomed a baby girl to her family last July. Congratulations. Well, coming up, you have the dream house, the decor. Now it's time to throw a party, my favorite. We'll tell you about the no-fuss party in a box that you can pack up and send right back. Dirty dishes and all. And what's a party without cocktails? We'll meet two friends mixing it up in the beverage business. Fun fact, they're a staple on Al Roker's bar cart. You won't want to miss that one. Welcome back to She Made It. All right, who doesn't love a good party? Our next entrepreneur, Marielle Shortell, sure does. She pivoted her event and party production company in a new direction when the pandemic halted in-person events by bringing the party right into people's homes.
For the past 16 years, I've always loved to entertain, and boy, do I love a good party. In 2014, I started a full-service event production company based in Washington, D.C. I've designed big galas and hosted international soirees for hundreds, even thousands of people, and I always wanted to deliver the same experience to the masses at home. Then earlier this year, the pandemic completely paralyzed the event industry. It was devastating. We lost 95% of our yearly revenue within a month. But I sprang into action. With most people at home, why not bring the party to them for a fraction of the cost? So I refocused my team's efforts to bring the event-in-a-box concept to life. We created, purchased, and shot a variety of hosting collections, from table runners to candles. And in just 8 weeks, Hestia Harlow was born, a hyper-curated event rental service, delivering all of your entertaining needs straight to your door. Since our launch in July, we have shipped over 5,000 place settings, and Hestia Harlow is providing the perfect way to bring joy back into the home.
Well, they definitely succeeded in that. And cheers to Marielle for having the foresight to make such a smart pivot. In their first year, Hestia Harlow made over $750,000 in sales. And with our story giving them a little boost around the holidays, their Thanksgiving and Christmas collections even sold out. And many of those customers have been repeat renters since then. I love to hear that. Now we have another company that can up your entertaining game. Meet Katie Williams and Jenny Lucas, two friends who decided to shake up the beverage industry.
Katie and I have been friends for over 20 years. We first met as freshmen at the University of Virginia. Go Hoos!
Through the years, we met up frequently, over cocktails, of course.
But Jenny and I weren't crazy about the calories and sugar that came with it.
So we tried to solve this at home, mixing our vodka tonics with club soda to get the right taste.
One night while out on the town, we ordered our usual vodka half soda, half tonic. When the bartender said, "You want a Sonic," a light bulb went off in our heads.
We wanted to create a line of premium, all-natural mixers with half the calories and sugar. Neither of us had a beverage background, but we dove into research and worked with a food scientist to develop our flavor profiles.
In 2017, we finally launched Navy Hill, selling our cases of mixers to local businesses out of the back of our cars.
Our kids helped out too, while our husbands moonlit as bartenders at trade shows.
Now, in just 3 years, Navy Hill is available in 2,000 stores in 30 states.
Cocktail hour will never be the same. Cheers to healthier drinking.
All right, after their appearance on the show, Navy Hill received thousands of online orders from all over the country, and one of their biggest repeat customers, drumroll please, our friend Al Roker, so you know it's approved. And their newest product now is a grapefruit club soda. Get this, it's only 5 calories for the whole bottle, no sugar, and makes a delicious Paloma. And now I'm going to introduce you to two more amazing women helping keep our homes perfectly clean. First up, Samira Farr, founder of No. 2 Toilet Paper. Samira is on a mission to wipe away, I couldn't help myself, the competition and save the planet all at the same time. Sounds easy enough, right? Take a look.
My name is Samira Farr, and to me, true luxury is living in a land plush with trees rather than cutting them down to make toilet paper. That's why I created No. 2, a stylish toilet paper that not only gives you a clean wipe, but also helps preserve our forests. In 2017, after selling my first business, I began to research the toilet paper industry. It felt outdated. I was shocked to find that TP can be made from alternative fibers like bamboo, and that there aren't a lot of brands that don't use plastic packaging. I also learned that bamboo can grow at a much faster rate than trees, making it a way more eco-friendly option. I launched No. 2 Toilet Paper in 2019 and have grown from selling only online to selling from bigger home goods stores like Urban Outfitters and Lowe's Home Improvement. Customers love the strength and quality of the TP, as well as the stylish patterns. But most importantly, they are thrilled to be saving the planet one wipe at a time.
And since we spoke with Samira back in July of 2020, their subscriptions have skyrocketed, and they are planning on launching paper towels and facial tissues later this year. Just like their toilet paper, they will be 100% bamboo and plastic free, and will also come in fun prints to spice up your home. Our next entrepreneur is Angela Richardson, founder and CEO of Pure Home. Since the pandemic put a spotlight on the need for household cleaning products and disinfectants, more and more of us have been paying attention to the chemicals inside the stuff we use to sanitize our homes. That's where Angela and her line of non-toxic cleaning products come in. Take a look.
8 years ago, I committed to living an eco-conscious life, and it all started because of my hair. I decided to go natural, but I couldn't believe how many hair products were made up of harmful ingredients. It made me wonder about everyday household items like laundry detergent, and I discovered it contained even more chemicals. It was time for a change, but all natural products at the store were costly and oftentimes unavailable. So I learned how to create my own, making everything from soap to lotions. In 2015, I decided to create the products I didn't see, spending the next 18 months doing research and teaching myself chemistry. Finally, with my own savings, I launched Pure Home in 2017, creating non-toxic, effective cleaners for every household, all from a tiny warehouse. On average, I formulate hundreds of gallons of products each week, and I'm excited to share my love for clean ingredients with our customers.
So inspiring, right? Pure Home reported a huge uptick in orders since our segment first aired. That makes me so happy. Their laundry detergent was even named Parents Magazine 2021 Best Laundry Detergent, and they also received $10,000 from Beyonce's Bay Good Impact Fund. How cool is that? They also launched new products, including eco-friendly concentrated laundry packs. Good for them. Coming up, 4 women-owned small businesses that will add a little life and light to your home. Welcome back. I have even more brands from female-founded companies that I'm so excited to share with you on my She Made It list today. I'm bringing you fabulous businesses that will brighten up your life in the most important place, your home. Starting with loungewear and pajama brand Lake. After meeting during college through their now husbands, founders Anne Reed Lattimore was making her way in the healthcare industry, and Cassandra Cannon was going to become a doctor. Both were on a break from work, experiencing being first-time moms and frustrated by the lack of quality in their pajamas. So, in 2014, starting from scratch, they sampled hundreds of pajamas and created a small batch of samples using a soft Pima cotton made in Peru. 8 years later, Lake has established itself as a place for premier pajamas. How great are these? Super soft and super chic. All right, let's move on to a hand soap pen that is great for kids and helps them effectively wash their hands by encouraging them to draw all over them. Co-founders Shabam Isser and Amanat Anand met at Parsons School of Design, where they learned that more than 50% of infectious diseases that leads to fatalities among kids under 5 can be avoided by the simple act of washing hands with soap. The unique formula is designed so that drawings only rinse off once a child has washed their hands. They're available as a 3-pack for $15.99 on Amazon or on their website. What a cool idea and a way to get your kids in shape. Next up, Isabel Sousa Ceramics. Isabel is a ceramic artist from Massachusetts. She started her business just 2 years ago after graduating from Syracuse University. When the pandemic began, she noticed an increase from customers wanting to shop locally. Her community rallied behind her and purchased her mugs to enjoy their coffee as they worked from home. In 2021, she collaborated with designer 3.1 Philip Lim and Starbucks for their line of reusable drinkware inspired by the beauty of the natural world for International Women's Day. Isabel's creations, which now include both mugs and beautiful earrings, we have some right here, are available on Madewell.com. Every piece is handcrafted by her in her Cape Cod studio, and you know that every piece is made with love. All right, last up. Perry Boyce Candles. You know I love a great candle. Perry is a Brooklyn-based hand-poured candle company founded by Tracy Boyce. She started her business at local street fairs, but when the pandemic hit, she pivoted to e-commerce and launched on Amazon as part of their Black Accelerator program. Tracy set out to create a line of luxury candles at affordable prices. This spring, she's releasing 6 new scents, including Coffee and Break, Jasmine and Blanc, and Lavender and Fields. I can tell you, if it were smell-o-vision, you'd be really into these. Such incredible women and businesses that we want to support. So thank you so much for watching. And remember to shop all these businesses. Scan the QR code at the bottom of the screen or head to today.com/shop. I'm Jill Martin, and I can't wait to see you next time.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.